What's good, y'all? So, Florida, just I got it at the bottom what to do. Just put the hashtag in your console, whatever console you on, and that's how you enter in hashtag your console. So if you on Xbox, put hashtag Xbox. You on PlayStation, hashtag PlayStation to enter. Appreciate that, Jesse. What's up, David? I'm just turn this music down. I can't hear it. I got my TV muted, so it's not like backfiring into the system. Yeah, I remember you, man. I hope y'all can hear me just fine. Hey, I know what I need to do. I need to open my laptop. The Rock. That was what Kevin Hart said he'd be doing. I'm just trying to let everybody get in here before we get the show rolling. I'm trying to think, man. I'll probably just play through Longshot. I don't know if I want to play a game or not. I just want to make you mine, please. I was on the grind today with the video. Yes, man, David. I think I uploaded 4 videos today, and I did all 4 of them today. Because there was a lot to talk about, and so rather than do like one long video, I just decided to break it up. What's up, Chad? What's going on, man? I just decided to break it up. So that way it's in portions, man. And, because ain't nobody going to sit through no hour-long video, man. That's just the truth. Even that the truth. Trying to bring up the chat here, y'all. Get everything set up. Hey, for y'all that's in here, man, the way to enter the giveaway is down there at the bottom. Just hit hashtag and your console of choice. Right now, Mr. Florida, the only one that's in now. So y'all better get in. Pop out chat. Let's pop it out. I appreciate you for stopping in. Kyle, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I'm on the grind. I'm grinding, man. We got to. I'm just getting everything set up, y'all. Real talk, I'm probably just gonna play Longshot or something, man. I don't know. Or a season game. I don't know. I kinda wanna play through Longshot again. I hadn't played through it since I hadn't played Longshot since. But now, because you gotta listen to him talking all that. I'm just gonna play my franchise game. Eric, what's up, man? Florida, you ain't got to enter more than once, man. Just I got you the first time. I got you the first time. That joker loud, man. You can hear that. You good? Hey, but y'all, those of y'all that's in here, man, if y'all want to enter in to win a copy of Madden, put hashtag in the console that you playing on. Kyle, there you go, Kyle, Donald. Okay. Make sure y'all do that. It was like a Telltale game. Yeah, Telltales be fun. And it kind of was. I mean, I think it was a lot that I liked about Longshot because Longshot was I'll pick the winner at the end of the stream. I'm gonna stream till well shoot, we just got started at 7:20. I was supposed to start at 7 o'clock. So probably to about 8:20, 8:30, something like that. I'm gonna stream for about an hour, man. But if you're not in the stream later on, because I know people got lives, I don't expect a lot of people to sit around for an hour. I'll get in contact with you to let you know. Y'all on YouTube, so I just got to click on y'all's thing or whatever and pull it up. What's up, Antonio? But yeah, so like Longshot to me, when it first came out, you know, I liked it. I would have liked to have more control, which basically if I got more control over it, then they just make it a superstar mode. So, you know, that's essentially what we wanted, was a superstar mode anyway. But Longshot was good, man. There was a lot of elements. People sleep on Longshot, but there was a lot of elements that that to me showed that EA has they have the know-how to put this stuff in the game, man. Lego, it's down there at the bottom, man. Just put a hashtag in the console that you play on. Team back to St. Louis without keeping the same team name and logo. You should be able to. I mean, you can do that now. But yeah, Longshot, man, it was good. Like the 7-on-7. I don't know why they don't make a 7-on-7 league for Madden. That would be really cool. Just like they do with Mutt, the championship thing, they can do a 7-on-7 thing for Madden. I spent 3 years working on Longshot. I thought it would have been better. Yeah, they said 4 actually, Chad. They said they spent 4 years on it. But I don't see where the 4 years went. Like, good gracious, it took 4 years for that? Because it wasn't long. Longshot ain't long. But I know that stuff take time. But still, I don't know. I was like, why y'all spend 4 years on this? Woo! I'll break that tackle. I agree. Chad, see what we call it in football is pass skill. 7-on-7 is pass skill. Pass skill. Yeah, 7-on-7 my player league, that would be cool, man. Real talk. And they can, EA Sports can do that for like the championships, just like they do the Mud championships. They can do that same thing. He a creative player, y'all, so don't trip out because he fast like that. I got bored, so I created a 99 overall wide receiver. Who do I think will be? Hey, I did a video about that, Lego. I think that the standard edition cover, because it's coming out so late, I was like, it'd be cool if it was the first time that we could have a rookie on the cover of Madden. Because it's coming out, they're not announcing it till July, first of all. Second of all, why they waiting until July and the game come out, what, second week of August? I think it's because they had the potential to, a lot of the rookie first rounders gonna have they gonna have their contract signed by July because they're gonna be in mini camps and stuff. Bro, how did you get sacked? I must be hurt. I'm playing quarterback, but I'm hurt. Lamar Jackson, I would like for him to be the cover athlete. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Barkley, Barkley could be. I think they put Barkley before they would Lamar Jackson. I did hear rumors that it could be on PC, but I don't know how legit that is or not. I don't know if that's legit. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Somebody said that Madden was gonna be on PC, but I don't know for sure. See, that's the cool thing about it on PC though, is the mod community. Because the people that would mod, man, they'd be able to add so much different stuff to the game. Yeah, that's the same thing I was saying. You can do mods. Which means NCAA, yeah. I don't see how you would work that out because it's only 32 teams, but I'm sure somebody could do it. Add some teams in there. Unless EA lock it to where you can't mod it, which somebody gonna break into that, but then they'll probably ban you. But yeah, so like long shot wise, Cam, just put a hashtag in the console that you play on. Huh? Where? One. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, Cam, what's up, look? Cam, just put a hashtag. Okay, there you go, Xbox One. Okay. And I'm announcing it at the end of the stream, so Cam, you might be the only one that put Xbox. I think everybody else on PlayStation. I have to go back and look. Somebody probably did. I can't remember who won it last year. Who got Madden last year? I don't know if it was I think Antonio did. I know Antonio did. I can't remember who else it was though. Yeah, I agree with that. Am I gonna watch the NBA Finals? I want to. I'm thinking about signing up for NBA Live just to watch the finals. If I could add any one thing in the Madden 19, what would it be? I'm gonna say presentation, man. I know you said one thing, but the presentation, man, because to me, if the presentation is on point, the game can be awesome. But to me, I'm a franchise player. I'm a sim player. And I don't know any simulation player who don't appreciate a good presentation, man. Like a halftime show. Like to me, Madden 18 is a slap in the face, man, because not only did they keep the same halftime show, but they actually added extra words in there to where they talk about you if you skip the halftime show. One thing a head coach, yeah, Chad, yeah. Port head coach stuff into head coach 09, man. That was it, man. I love that game. I wish I could play it still. Only thing I was like, dude, this would make a perfect football game if you could just control the players, man. If you can just control the players. What about y'all, man? What's the number one? Well, Chad, I already know what you like, but what's the one thing that y'all want in Madden 19? If you could pick any one thing. AFC commentary, yeah. Creative player needs to be better. Yeah, I think I wish they let you like sculpt your head and all that stuff that they let you do in the other games, like in UFC and stuff like that. Like gameplay, okay. Well, gameplay is a given though, Florida. Like you know, that's okay, gameplay. But yeah, I do like that. Updated equipment. What kind of equipment though? Because you got all the new equipment in Madden. Only thing people want that's not in there is mouthpieces, and that's just difficult to do because of the coding. Get rid of the H head-to-head equalizer. Real commentary, yep, I agree with that. That's why I just said presentation, man. Halftime show commentary, the whole 9 yards, you know. Where is he going? Yeah, that's true. Animations, they kind of go with gameplay. But I do like the create a character thing, to be able to put different hairstyles and stuff on your player instead of the faces. All you get to change. You would think they would. I guess they really do that because your player wearing a helmet all the time. Cleats, sleeves, gloves, and let us customize all of that. Well, here's the thing about the customizing the gear, because Madden has to keep up with. They have to stay true to NFL rules. And if they let you, the NFL makes them do that. That's why you don't see the ability to change the color of your cleats and all that. The NFL makes Madden basically make the game like NFL rules. You can't change all of that. And it's sad, but that's the truth. Scouting process, I agree. But that's why you don't have all of that. So when you say like cleats and all that, be able to customize it, that's not going to happen like you would have in NBA Live. Because the NBA allows them to wear unique accessories and stuff. The NFL doesn't. That's why they don't have people knocking helmets off in Madden anymore. Because the NFL made them take it out. Even though it happens. NFL always wear dope cleats, though, but at least add more They got a lot of cleats in the game, though, man. I'm gonna put it like this: it ain't too many cleats that basically Madden has. If there's a new pair of cleats, it'll be in next year's game. Because they even did an update on Madden where they added cleats. Weather Channel used to be in NCAA. I think it was in NCAA 14, matter of fact. Live Weather Channel. I mean, if you playing a game in Fort Worth, if it's raining in Fort Worth, it's gonna be raining in the game. And that was really, really cool. That's dynamic weather. I see. Yeah, I got the commentary off, man. I don't know how it's interfering with the stream. I didn't want no music or nothing like that on, so I just turned all that on. Real injury, player needs to look and wear their uniforms like they were in the game. Now the injury thing, that's another thing that we probably won't see, because the NFL, they already dealing with a lot of issues with injuries and stuff like that. So they're not gonna. That's why you don't never see no concussion. I've played this game. I've never seen anybody get a concussion. But we know it happens all the time in football. But have any of y'all seen anybody get a concussion in Madden? In Madden 18? I haven't. I haven't seen that. But we know it happens, right? You know what I'm saying? So the NFL regulates what they can and can't put in the game. You in Garland? I'm in you might as well say Texarkana, man. So we about 2.5 hours away from each other. I know where Garland at, man. It's Dallas area. Field degeneration. It's classified as a head injury. Well, but you see what I'm saying, though, you know? Truck stick. Oh, we need to see more arguing on confirmation. Yeah, that does add to the realism of it. Now, 43 safety. Wears a long, skinny white. Yeah. Do I like it off? The commentary? Yeah, because I like to commentate my own games. Me and my brother used to do that a lot, Antonio. When me and my brother played the games, we turned off the commentary and we would commentate the game. Like, I'm talking about story. My boy, Relocation Football on YouTube. Y'all check him out on YouTube and Twitter. He basically relocates NFL teams and he commentates the games. I mean, he talks about the players. He talks about their backgrounds, how they played last week. What he does, that's what me and my brother used to do on games. That's why I like watching this channel. Yeah, Eric. We out 530. We out 530. 20 is like going to street for it. We don't need Longshot. No, I agree. We don't need Longshot. What's up, Tim? We don't need Longshot, man. We need superstar mode if anything. But I'm gonna do a video on that probably tomorrow. Not about the Longshot thing, but about something else. I ain't gonna tell you. I gotta let that be a surprise. I will talk about it here, but that would deplete the purpose of doing the video. No, Eric 30. Yeah, there you go. I-30, man. Go straight to Dallas. Oh yeah. I mean, and that's, you know, because there was some really key things in Longshot that that's really not bad. You can get out hear all the sound effects. Yeah, that's true. Yes. Hey, Reels. Me and if you look at some of the older live streams, we talked about that. That is so true. And I tweeted Rex about that too. That cornerbacks, because I played cornerback in college, and so I played on the game. It's you don't get any points for shutting down a wide receiver, and that's so unrealistic because in real life, if I shut down a wide receiver, I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? The new producer of Madden might be the truth. I'm gonna tell you, if you listen at these guys and look at where they come from and their backgrounds, they all about MUT. So if I'm a MUT player, yeah, these guys are the truth because I know MUT finna get hella content. You know what I'm saying? Played left end in college. That's what I play in the games. Hey, already, Chad. So y'all got the kids making a YouTube channel because I'm trying to teach them, man, that as young as they are, they can make a lot of money on YouTube, especially being kids, man. I think it's easier for kids on YouTube than it is for adults, man. Do I think 2K would develop a new football game using one of the new leagues? Donald, that is, man, you know what? I have not thought about that. I know that sounds crazy, but I have not thought about that. What's new coming to Madden franchise? They said archetypes, custom draft classes, and that's pretty much it. So far, that's all we know. I don't think they're going to add anything else. I'll be surprised. My boy 8-year-old daughter stay on YouTube. Kids, bro. Yeah, man, they watch it. That's what I tell them, man. Y'all sit here watching it. Why not make some videos, man? So they upset with me right now. But I told them when them checks start coming in the mail, they ain't going to be upset. Yeah, Chad, I'm with old boy on that, man. I think if 2K, if the XFL, which they are starting in next year, actually, that's very interesting, man. Who you talking about, Lucky? Who was the D-line, O-line coach? My boy loves watching YouTube. The franchise community is always left out. Man, yeah, I'm telling you. Hope the custom draft classes are shareable. That would be cool. That would be dope if they are. Archetypes sound pretty cool. No, they don't, Lego. Archetypes have been in the game before, y'all. That is nothing new. Do not be swayed by them changing up words. Go back. I think it was Madden 2008. XFL starts in 2020. Okay, well, 2020. I thought it was 2019. But regardless, when it starts, 2K can... that's interesting. I'm going to have to do a video on that. Donald, I don't know who you are. But get at me, man, so I can give you credit for that, man. Because that's very interesting. Dang, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying, baby? Yeah, I think I was talking about YouTube. I don't know. But I try to tell them, man, they upset right now because I'm making them start a YouTube channel. It is what it is. When that money start rolling in, they'll appreciate it. Oh, that's the end of the game. Did we lose? I ain't even paying attention. Oh no, we didn't lose at all. Madden don't. They only I was talking Madden 08. Oh, Madden 08. What was it about, man? Oh, Archetypes. That's it. Appreciate that, Tim. Chad, okay, so NBA Live 18 has Archetypes. That's where they're pulling that from. But Madden 08 had Archetypes too. Remember, if you was a speedy back, they had, an icon for that. If you was a pocket passer, they had an icon for that. They had icons underneath the players to tell you what type of player they are. That's the same thing as Archetypes. Now, I'm cool with that under this preference. If they make it so that it matters, basically, and from what I heard, they are. Basically, essentially, overalls won't matter. They will, but they won't. So the way that it seems that they're doing it is that, okay, if I run a West Coast offense, NBA Live 18 is a good game, Chad. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. If I run a West Coast offense, I need a mobile quarterback, okay, for instance. So if I go pick up a pocket passing quarterback, that's going to affect my offense. My offense is not going to be as effective. Why? Because the West Coast offense plays off of a mobile quarterback, okay? And so if I got Tom Brady on the team, and then I got, let's say, Michael Vick in his prime, okay, Tom Brady's overall is going to be better than Michael Vick's. However, based on the offense that I'm running, Michael Vick is more suited skill-wise for that. So if I have archetypes in place, am I on rookie? I don't know. I'm just playing the game, Antonio. You asking too many questions. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, so if I'm playing with the West Coast offense and I got Michael Vick in there, he's going to perform better in that offense because it's more suited to his skill set. You see what I'm saying? So at that point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At that point, it doesn't matter about his overall. That's how I hope that it works out. Because if it works out that way, then that's awesome. You see what I'm saying? Do I think the quarterback will be affected by the new animation system? Throwing motions are whack. I'm going to be honest. I don't really pay attention to the throwing motions that much. I really don't. I mean, if you watch it in slow motion and look at it, it's like, yeah, they can do better with it. But when you playing the speed of the game, I don't pay attention to it. I don't look at people and say, oh, he throws just like the person in real life. I don't care. One thing that I would like is if a quarterback has a strong arm that you can tell that the ball comes out a lot faster. That's what I would like to see. Velocity. I talked about that on the statistics. If y'all go check out the playlist, if y'all like everything I'm putting out now, I have a playlist. It's called the Immersive Innovative Series of Madden NFL 19. And in that, we talked about a bunch of stuff that I'm talking about right now. Partly the stats and stuff too. And that was one of them with the quarterbacks having velocity as an attribute. That way, and let it show in the game, you know, because if you watch people throwing the ball in the games, it looks the same for all the players. You know, I want it to be able to look like if I got a, Tim. If I got a quarterback who can throw the ball hard, throwing power hard, velocity, that ball, I want to see the ball zip in there. You know what I'm saying? So, Lego, I never said I didn't want to see archetypes. I'm explaining how I want them implemented and how I heard they're going to be implemented. I heard if it's going to be the way that I heard, you'll like it. Because in the old Madden, it didn't matter. Archetypes really didn't have an effect on the game. It just told you what type of skill set that player had. If he was a possession receiver or a speedy wide receiver. But now with archetypes, the way that they're saying it, they are already still in the game. They are. You're right. Archetypes is still in the game. Technically, y'all, you're right. Archetypes are in the game, right? Matter of fact, let me show you, man. Let's go. I'm gonna exit out of this game. Archetypes are in the game right now, technically, y'all. But the way that it's supposed to work is it's going to matter. It should matter. It should affect the timing of the offense. Like I said, if I got a offense that's predicated around a speedy quarterback and I got a slow quarterback, my offense should not be effective or as effective. That's how archetypes should work. To where overalls don't really matter. Let me see. Let's go free agent. No, but Lego, that's the thing. They don't mean nothing. Look right here. Player type. That's what archetypes is. That's all archetype is. It's the same thing. If you look at NBA Live, it's the same thing. Steph Curry, he got a little 3-point thing underneath him. That's his archetype. Now, they do have multiple archetypes. Don't get me wrong. So, yeah, it's going to take somebody like, let's look at, let's go look at somebody we know because these are a bunch of nobodies. But they ain't nobodies, but, you know. Let's go. I didn't want to go there. Let's go to QBs. Let's find a quarterback. Good God, do we know any? Connor Shaw. Okay, Connor Shaw. Okay. What's good, Lonnie? Okay, so Connor Shaw, for instance, his archetype, his main archetype would be mobile. He's a mobile quarterback. We know this. We've seen him play in college. He got a little bit of wheels on him. You know what I'm saying? But if it's going to be like NBA Live, they're going to have multiple archetypes. So he's going to be mobile, but he could also have an archetype for let's see, for throwing power. You know what I'm saying? It could have multiple archetypes for one player. But essentially, y'all, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It just means that, okay, so if I'm running a West Coast offense and I got Corner Shaw on my team and I got Wes Lunt on my team, guess who's going to be the starter? Let's say Wes Lunt's overall is better. You know what I'm saying? That means that even though Wes Lunt's overall is better, my offense is going to perform better with Connor Shaw in a West Coast style offense. Why? Because he's mobile. West Coast offenses run mobile. And if you look at this right here, look, there go. I never seen this. Strong arm. That's his archetype. That's his, it's player types. It's the same thing. It's already in the game. Like you said, Lego, they're just going to bring it out to the forefront. Or essentially what they just doing is just relabeling it. They basically just saying we're going to change player types to archetypes and we're going to bring it. They're bringing it back. But, and like I said, I have no problem with that. My only thing is if you're going to bring it back, make it relevant. Make it relevant that way. You see what I'm saying? If I'm running a spread offense, I don't necessarily want a pocket passer in a spread offense. A spread offense is fast-paced. You want a quarterback that can move around a little bit because he's not going to have a lot of protection in the backfield, right? So a balanced quarterback would do good, okay? But let's say I have Matt Blanchard and Jeff Toole. Toole is a mobile quarterback. You see what I'm saying? So he's probably going to do better in that offense than he will than Blanchard may. I hate when I'm running out of the pocket with a fast QB and getting shoestring tackle. Yes, man. Yeah. I talked about that too. Tim, I bet you probably remember I used to complain about that so bad, man. This engine was bought here for physics and graphics. Madden 17. Beats out Madden 18 in both phases. The player model. Well, okay, so first year of the Frostbite right now that we're looking at is basically only thing they upgraded the players' uniforms and stuff a little bit, but it's more or less the grass, the stadium, and stuff like that. Year 2, I can guarantee y'all will see a lot of improvements in the Frostbite. The game will look better. They're gonna do that at least. CJ Kenny, he went to college at Tulsa, y'all. He's actually from Gilmer, Texas. Let me see. I can't see his history. He's from Gilmer, Texas. So he's from my neck of the woods. But anyway, you know, he's a balanced quarterback. Lunt is a pocket passer. You know, if I'm running a spread offense, I'm going to want CJ Kenny in there over this guy. But let's just use him. Their overalls are higher. Basically, with archetypes, you need to pay attention to their archetypes. How I feel about Sherman, a 49er, bro, I don't care. I like Richard Sherman as a player. He could play for the freaking Cleveland Browns, and I wouldn't care. Gilmer do got some ballers, Eric. You right about that. But that's where CJ Kenny went to high school at. Gilmer. So you have hope. Yes, there is hope. Archetypes could be really, really effective. And y'all know what's crazy about this? They announced Archetypes, but if y'all go watch the Immersive Innovative series, I did a live stream actually talking about what I'm talking about now. And this was months ago. I'm going to go see if I can pull it up. It was months ago that I talked about this, that they should make it matter, that stats attributes shouldn't matter. And I actually talked about that. And it's cool that they put archetypes in the game. So hopefully, I mean, you're still going to have an overall. But like I said, depending on what offense and defense you run, overalls really don't matter because look at real football, man. You got guys that start in the league and you look at their Madden ratings and you be like, man, why is his rating so low? Overalls really don't matter in a video game, man. They really could even take overalls away. And I remember saying that they should do like a production. They need to bring back the production attribute. You know, let's see how productive this individual is playing this certain position and stuff like that. Around Matt Flynn because he used to be a set. Yeah. What's up, doggy? Y'all know what I'm saying, though? So, and that's one thing, you know, to show their stats and attributes. One thing that Madden 18 does not do, though, y'all, let me show you this because I showed it in the last live stream, but I know y'all don't be in there, so whatever. Kyrie Robinson, let's look at this. If I'm trying to sign this guy to my team, guess what, y'all? I can't look at nothing but his attributes. It doesn't show any of his stats. It shows his traits. Yeah, get your popcorn ready. What's up, Vader? I don't know, man. I wonder why you weren't notified. YouTube is tripping. Okay, so y'all see right here on Robinson. If you look to the right of the screen, you see his traits. That's all Archetypes is, man. Archetypes is gonna take traits and it's gonna take their person, how they play, and it's just bringing it out to the forefront. It's already in the game. Fights for extra yards, covers the ball, predictable player. But look at this. Let me show y'all how stupid this is. Where can I look at his stats? I can't. So if I'm signing this player to my team, if I'm signing him to a video game, all I need to see is his attributes. However, Madden is supposed to be a sim game, right? So I should be able to go look at his production, his stats. I can't do that. Only thing I have is an analysis. Robinson is the number 91 ranked halfback in the league based on his overall rating, 77, putting him at the top 36% of halfbacks. Not his production. So you're literally putting players on your team based off of their athletic ability, not their numbers. If he was productive, his overall, look at that. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking at that 83 speed, 91 acceleration, good ball carrier vision, good trucking. Why is this guy not signed to a team? Because he's not productive. You see what I'm saying? Take away the overall, man. I mean, they can put it there for reference. Take that crap off of there. Here's stupid. I play the game like real life. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm going here, I like to see stats. What did he do on his previous teams? What teams did he play for? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't show that. I have to sign him to my team in order to look at his stats. That's how dumb Madden is right now in franchise mode. Who the heck is going to sign somebody just based off of their overall? That is not simulation football. Okay, so let's go to Ivory right here. Okay. Oh, snap. You got his progression history. You got all of that stuff, which we know they have that. Okay. But look at here. I can look at his goals. I can look at his depth chart, but look right there. That is not in free. Why can't I see that for free agents, man? Stats and contracts and awards. Why can I not? We should be able to look at that for free agents, right? If I'm playing franchise mode, I'm going to play like it's real life. And then I'm not going to go sign a free agent just based off of his name and his overall. I want to see production. So I'm looking at this kid right here. The biggest season he had was in 2015 where he rushed for over 1,000 yards, 247 carries. You know, I'm looking at this kid, but he 7 touchdowns. You see what I'm saying? I'm able to look at his production. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that with free agents. Why can I not do that with free agents? I should be able to look at this stuff for free agents. That stuff should matter. What? Yeah. Let me see it. Because I got to put this chip in there. So y'all see what I'm saying, though? That's why franchise mode should matter. That's why I said they should do away with overalls and stuff like that. Why you didn't use your phone? Huh? Why you didn't use your phone? You don't need a light. Turn your light on in your room. Use your phone first. Well, I'm going to give you the camera, and I don't even know if you're going to do a good quality video.
He's just trying. He's not.
Here. All you got to do to record is push that button right there. Okay, so y'all see what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Jason. Until I see franchise mode, and I won't buy it if it hasn't had master. Now, Lego, I'm going to tell you, don't even get your hopes up, man. They're going to have improvements, but massive improvements. You're asking for something that we probably not going to get. If we get it, that's great. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all, Archetypes is already in the game. Archetypes is already in the game. Only thing they're going to do is put a little icon underneath your player, and they're going to say, this is Archetypes. It's already in the game. But I'm going to tell you something. This is where I want the difference to be. You see what I'm saying? I'm running a spread style offense. You know what I'm saying? Some of these players ain't going to fit in the spread style offense, man. But it works because the game plays off of their overall. It doesn't play off of their play style. You see? So that's how I hope y'all understood that. I hope archetypes play a role. If archetypes makes it to where the overalls don't matter, I will love that because that is so true to real life football. Nobody has an overall rating in real life football. You look at their skill and their production. Production is so huge. Instead of overall, give them a production grade. You could just freaking change overall just to say production. This is how productive this guy is. You see what I'm saying? So, and then scouting wise, we're looking at scouting in franchise mode right here. Okay, if I go check out this guy, and they're not gonna give you no information. It's early in the season, projected early first rounder. I mean, you got their top 3 skills. You know, I want to see some stats, man. I want to see some stats. Real life, they're scouting. They gonna have stats on these players. Why we don't have stats? I'm sick of ratings, bro. Like, y'all go watch my video on ratings, man. I want them to change. Take ratings out. Instead of speed, give me a 40 time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Trendell. Let us see some stats. I want to see how many pancakes this dude had. You see what I'm saying? How many games did he play? Did he start? Does he have injury problems? You see what I'm saying? We don't see none of that. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm finna simulate to the end of the season so we can get in the off season and look at what's going on. So playoffs, Super Bowl, I'm gonna simulate to the off season. And the thing about it is, some of that stuff, you're right, 2K have all that. And some of that stuff did used to be in earlier Maddens. They did used to have those stats where they talk about if a player was injury prone and stuff like that. They would have the player's body, and if he was injury prone, it would have a red mark. Say if his leg was injury prone, it would have his leg would be red. They used to have that stuff in Madden, man. They took all that out. Yeah, Lego, you'll still get it. If you've already entered, if y'all have not entered in the giveaway, all you have to do is put hashtag in the console that you play on to enter into that giveaway. It haven't been a lot of people that entered in. So it's at the bottom of the screen. Hashtag in your console, whatever console you play on. Scouting Combine would be very nice. The cover of 19. Same thing we said, Kyle. I think they either taking shots at 2K or they trying to say, y'all, this is going to be dope, man. And it might. Here's one thing. Madden hasn't put out a list. I remember back then, Madden would put out a list of stuff that they were going to show and release at a certain period of time. They did that, but it's all about EA Play and E3, which I understand that from a business standpoint, you want people to watch that. You want people to pay attention to that. Yeah, so all right, so we in the off season. They signed a practice squad player, probably somebody we didn't even need for the team. They signed a bunch of practice squad players. We must have had a bunch of people hurt. What was our record? Did we even win? Did we even go to the Super Bowl? And this is another thing. Okay, we finished the season 14-2. So we probably won the Super Bowl. But look, man, this stuff should be at the front, man. Things to do it. I mean, I understand what they're doing. They're trying to get you straight into the game. But I want to know stats. I want to know articles. How many of y'all knew that the new stuff that was in the older Maddens is still there? Look at all these stories, man. I want to see this stuff. I shouldn't have to go all the way to the end of the thing to see this. I like to read the tweets of my players and stuff like that. Ready to enjoy, be a fan, enjoy Jaguars, Falcons. So here's the Super Bowl. Okay, so we did make it to the Super Bowl. Our team made it to the Super Bowl. Did we win though? Let's go to my stories. It'll tell us if we won. Still ain't tell us if we won. Just conference championship. See, but you see what I'm saying? This stuff should be at the front, man. That stuff should be at the forefront. And it's not. Let's look at the regular postseason. We lost the Super Bowl. So we made it all the way to the Super Bowl and lost 31-14. Yeah, I agree, Eric. They need to have draft stocks for these players. They need to have it. Okay, so off season, let's go to. Okay, let's. I can't look at players. I was going to see if I can look at the players. Let's go to free agent signing and stuff like that, man. They definitely need better scouting. Like I said, I want to be able to see stats. I want to be able to see tendencies and stuff like that. So let's sign free agents, view available free agents. And this is another screen. Okay, so what they told us was that based on a player's play style, they may or may not sign with your team. Okay? So I have A. Robinson right here, overall 90. Cap room, I have my available funds. I see his player type is balanced. I got his height, his weight. I have the teams that's bidding against him. And okay, so I click on him. I can see his development. He's a quick developer. Proposed contract. I see that information. And I also see his skills, his analysis. I see his traits. He's a aggressive catch, possessive catch, run after the catch. Mike, I'm not doing the invitation, man. I'm not doing that right now. Fight for extra yards, covers the ball, keep feet in bounds, predictable player. This guy's a baller. I want to see his stats, though. Because look at the top. Complete ACL tear, out for 18 weeks. He is out for 18 weeks with an ACL tear, yet he is the top free agent, and I guarantee you a team will sign him just because of his overall. That's unrealistic. Where's his production? He is a free agent, and I cannot look at his stats. Why? That is insane. I want to see what production the kid had. You see y'all see what I'm saying? But they want me to sign him based off of what? Based off of what? His stats? That's insane. Thank you, Eric. Extremely unrealistic, man. That's very unrealistic. You see what I'm saying? Drew Brees. Now, only reason I know that Drew Brees can produce is because we know Drew Brees in real life. So we know the numbers that he put up. And maybe that's what Madden is going for. You know? Maybe that's what they're going for. That, hey, these guys, you ought to know these guys, what they're doing in real life. We in the video game, man. What's up, Raymond? So Drew Brees, same thing. Superstar development, 17 years experience, skill base. He's ranked number 6 in quarterbacks, 4%. He got all the traits you can ever want, secondary attributes, but no stats. I would love to see his attributes. Only way I can see it is to look at his stats, look at his numbers. Bears signed him to 3 years with an ACL. I ain't saying that nobody wouldn't sign him, but look at this game. This guy got 10 bids, Teams are going to be more cautious about that. You see what I'm saying? If I'm going to sign a free agent, why in Blue Tar Nation can I not look at his production, his stats? Take away that overall crap. I don't want to see that. Give me a production grade from A+ to a F. Give them a production grade. Is this guy productive? You see what I'm saying? But it's free agency. I can't look at none of his stats. The only thing I can do is make an offer to him. That is so lame. That's so lame, dude. Let's go to the draft. Yeah, Madden 12 had player roles. That's the same thing as Archetypes. I'm telling y'all, when you see Archetypes, you're going to be like, oh, we've had this before. But what's going to make the difference is how they implement it. Like I said, if they make it to where a player with a certain archetype, what's up, Derek? If a player with a certain archetype can affect your offense. Like I said, if you got a West Coast offense, you need a mobile quarterback. If you got a pocket passer instead of a mobile quarterback, your offense should be less effective because of that. If they make it that way, I'm very happy with Archetypes. But if it doesn't matter, it's based off a player skill in a sense, I don't like that. I don't like that. So let's start the draft, man. Let's start the draft. Let's go look at my draft board because now they're going to have stats for these players, okay? So we're looking at Slaughter here. I ain't unlocked none of his top 3 skills. His combine report, he has a freaking grade. That's awesome. I like that. I can see his 40, his vertical jump, his broad jump. All that is well and fine. What is his production? What did he do at Louisville? He's a power back. That's his archetype. Where's his production, man? So you basically signing somebody. You don't even have an overall. You signing somebody based off of their top 3 skills and their combine report. That is so unrealistic. That's so unrealistic, dude. I think Madden will surprise some people this year as well. I've been on videos stating that many times that I think Madden will surprise some people this year. Simply because Rex told us we would get a good franchise mode this year. But I'm looking at 18 right here, and I'm saying the stuff that we need in franchise mode going forward. Why would I sign this guy and I don't even know what he did in college? I'd be able to look at his top 3 skills, yeah, but okay, so let's look at the guy that I recruited. I see his top 3 skills. I see his combine report. Where's his production? Is he injury prone? These are things, because y'all, when I play, I'm from Texas too, what's up? When I play a franchise, y'all, I play it like it's real life, man. Because like I said, I even do a lot of my own commentary when I'm not live streaming. And I like to talk about players' histories, injuries history, things like that. You know, was this guy a troublemaker? Is he dependable? I need to see that. I like the combine report. I like that. Those numbers, I like that. That's cool. But there's no stats, man. Yeah, because of production. He might not be the best overall rated projected round, but they gonna go off production. I'm looking at this guy and I've recruited him and everything, and I have no production. Strong safety right here. He got the best 40 time out of all the strong safeties with a 4.42. His combine grade is a 7.4. That's awesome. His top 3 skills are all B's. He's out of LSU, so I know he can ball, but I have no stats on this guy. I don't know what he did in college. You see what I'm saying? That is not realistic. I'm going to have to do a video on that tomorrow. I'll probably do a video on that tomorrow. That's so unrealistic, man. Or people watching the live stream, man. It's unrealistic. This is where they need to improve. In franchise mode, there is no depth to this, y'all. Look, I can sign the best player. I can sign the weakest player and get into franchise mode. And as long as I play good on the sticks with my skills, I'm going to win the game. You can have the worst team in Madden, and as long as you play good on the sticks, you can win. Honestly, that is true to a certain degree. It depends on how those players play based off of the coaching. But being realistic, man, Cleveland Browns ain't finna beat freaking the doggone New England Patriots. If you got the New England Patriots against the Cleveland Browns, your money is going on New England. Why? Because they have better players. They got a better line. That's another thing. The linemen aren't weighted heavy enough. EA ain't showing gameplay till E3, and they probably won't even show it then. He had Superstar and Move. Change it to number 2. Yeah. Start writing stuff down. Man, I'm telling you, man, take notes. I know I am. So, I mean, that's cool that I can see their combine numbers. But, I mean, that's it, dude. You can't, you know what I'm saying? That's lame, dude. That's lame. And here's another thing. Your draft picks have no implications on how your season go. That is so unrealistic. Draft picks should be weighed very heavily. Now, if they do archetypes the right way, the way that I'm saying tonight, and y'all hearing it first on DM Gaming, if they do archetypes the way that I said it, then that is not only going to make who you sign to your team important, it's going to make who you draft important. Because like I said, if I got a freaking West Coast offense or a spread offense, and I go and draft a pocket passing quarterback, I just hurt my team. Because he is not going to be as effective in that offense as, say, a mobile quarterback. See what I'm saying? And that's the truth, man. And that's something small. That's not nothing big. That's something really, that's one thing that if they do archetypes that way, y'all, I promise you it will have a major effect. It will make franchise mode that much more enjoyable because you're going to have to actually go and pay attention to who's on your team. Yeah, I created myself. I'm 99 overall. So what? But you see what I'm saying? And that's stuff that they need to put in the game that's not in the game, man. Same thing right here, okay? We're looking at Jacoby here at quarterback. You know, his overalls there, normal development. I see all of that. I look at his player card. Okay, see if I'm trading for a player. Now I can see his stats. I can see his production. Last year he passed for over 3,400 yards, 24 touchdowns. Look, I didn't even know who this kid is. This is a perfect example right here, y'all. The guy is 78 overall. Plays for the Colts, so that tells me Andrew Luck was more than likely hurt. 78 overall. If you going in the free agency and you see a quarterback that's 78 overall, you're not going to sign him to your team as a starter, are you? Probably not. But with the new system, if they do it the way that I'm saying, you ain't paying attention to that overall. Look at his stats. His awareness is 74. His throw accuracy deep is an 80. And his mid throw accuracy is a 78, which is in the green, but it's not ideal. That's not. If I looked at that player, I would not say that he could be a starter in the league. However, when you go to his stats, his production, what do we have? Wow, this boy, he balled out. He balled out. He only been in the league 2 years. He passed for over 3,400 yards and 24 touchdowns. Did he have 18 interceptions? Hell yeah, he did. Okay, now let's see why. He was sacked 34 times. His completion percentage was a 57%. Yards per game, 216. So what does that tell you? Hey, this is a pretty good guy. Yeah, he threw a lot of interceptions, but look at his sacks. That tells you a couple of things. It either tells you, number one, that he didn't have a very good offensive line, or number two, that this quarterback is oblivious to pressure. He doesn't know. He doesn't have good awareness. But I don't think that's what it is because his completion percentage is high. And he passed for over 3,400 yards and 24 touchdowns. He has 18 interceptions because he doesn't have a good offensive line. I bet you can go look at the Colts' offensive line and they're not going to be that good. So this is a guy that, based on his overall, I probably wouldn't have signed him. But I can go look at his production. I would sign this guy to my team. I would sign this guy to my team. You see what I'm saying? So let's go look at CJ Beathard, 77 overall. All right. What did he do? You looking at his stats? He been in the league 1 year. Don't look very good, do it. Let's go look at his stats. He's practice squad eligible. So what? Look at that production. 22 yards. No touchdown, no interception, sacked one time. 4 for 7. Yeah, he got a 57% completion, but he only threw freaking 7 passes for 22 yards. 0 production. I'm not going to take a chance on that guy. Lamar Jackson should have 95 speed. That boy fast. Okay, let's look at Joshua Dobbs. I remember looking at this kid in college. Pretty good guy. Trevor Siemian, same thing. You see, these are guys that I can trade for. I know their production in college because I know them. We've seen them play. Lamar Jackson gonna be the next Michael Vick in college in Madden, but they not gonna do that because they've nerfed how speed quarterbacks are in Madden. Okay, 75 overall. I know this kid from college, he can play. I've seen his college production. What has he done in the pros? 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1 sack, 56 completion percentage, 13 for 23. This dude probably played 1 game. But if I know how this kid played in college, I know his stats. I know that he's a ball player. I can sign that guy to my team. You see what I'm saying? It's how important it is to be able to look at stats. Like I said, Jacoby Brissett, 78 overall ain't bad. That's not starter numbers, though. Look at Blake Bortles. He 85 overall. You see what I'm saying? But y'all, you see? So that's why archetypes will play a role. That's why archetypes is important. Let's look at Blake Bortles' stats from this past season. Bortles pass. Wow, look at that. Old boy from the coast passed for more yards than he did, and close to as many touchdowns. Not as many interceptions, but look at the sacks. He was sacked only 16 times. That meant our offensive line was putting in work. 66 completion percentage. Bortles is a good quarterback, man. You don't like when low-rated QBs come in and have Hall of Fame moments. Well, you know. But you get what I'm saying, how archetypes can play a role in the game and how important that stuff is. You know, now training, I like the way that they did training in a sense, man. You can start training. One thing that I wish that they would do, I'm going to just go to free practice mode. I wish that you could set up either pass scale, have them in shell instead of full pads, game gear. Have them in practice uniforms, man. Them dudes ain't out there in game jerseys practicing. What? I'll have to look at that later, man. I'm doing something.
Tell your people I said hi.
I'm sure they heard you.
Hi.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Oh, look at what they showing. Mud. I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see that. Y'all, if you playing mud, you basically paying for something that used to be free in Madden with Fantasy League. The fantasy draft. You could even bring in legends into franchise mode. And they just took it out and they're charging you for it and they call it Madden Ultimate Team. What's going on? Shorts and shirts, him already. So y'all, if y'all haven't entered the giveaway, man, time is running out. You got about 10 minutes. I'm streaming for another 10 minutes. I'm getting off at 8:30, hour stream. I don't want to hold nobody too long. And I got to keep y'all on more, man. If I give y'all everything right now, man, you ain't going to come back. But if you new in the chat, drop the hashtag and your console of choice. You got 10 minutes, no, actually 9 minutes before I do the drawing. You feel me? I like this. I like the little practice field. I don't know where they getting these camera flashing and ain't nobody. That's so. Do y'all see that? Y'all see the cameras flashing, right? And it's coming from the players. That's just lazy, EA. Come on, man. How do we know if we win? I'm gonna say it on the stream. And then if y'all, if you're not in the stream, if you happen to leave between now and then, De Niro, what's up, man? I'll just message y'all on YouTube or something like that. I'll announce it on my Twitter too. I'm gonna put my Twitter handle down here in the comments, y'all. So follow me on Twitter, and I'll announce it on Twitter as well. It is at DMGaming5. That is the Twitter handle. I've been good, man. How you been? De Niro, you better get in this Madden drawing, man. Put a hashtag in the console that you play on. Let's just do random plays. See Dorsey, y'all, they got me in there beast. But like I said, man, they ought to, hey, you know, okay, I'm gonna change this, man. When am I gonna live stream again? I don't know. I gotta work tomorrow. And I don't know, man. Just whenever the mood hits me. When the feel is right. Let's change practice type. I mean, it's a lot of things that they can do better, man. It is. It is. So much stuff they can improve on. Like, my biggest thing is screenplays. As a matter of fact, let's go call a screenplay so I can show y'all this. And I appreciate everybody for stopping in, man. I really do. Y'all don't know. Like, I really appreciate that. Just all I ask is that y'all continue to support the channel, man. Getting the videos, getting the community, man. We do things fun here, man. Good community to be in. Okay, so I'm gonna run a screenplay. I want to show y'all the screens and how bad they suck and how unrealistic they are. That one wasn't bad. I don't think it was bad. Lack of awareness running backs and receivers have on screens is disgusting. The running back and wide receivers ain't the issue. It's the linemen. Let's see how many linemen run past people. So that one wasn't good because of the defense they was in. That was just perfect for a screenplay. See this right here, okay? Even with this, they see that dude. He doesn't even turn and run to the guy, man. He's just running from sideline to sideline. You can tell he ain't no way he even see that dude. When do you face him? He doesn't. The game tosses in an animation, and look at that. He got suctioned into him. How in blue tarnation? He ain't looking at the guy, man. This dude, the dude behind him is. He is not looking at Gibson. But what happens? Suction. Look at that. How you just go from over there to over there like that, man? Look at that. He still didn't face him, and he just happened to run into him. Animation. This guy right here. See, that one was straight. You see what I'm saying? Incorporating the RPO in the playbook, run pass. That would be cool, Cam. Now, Cam, let me tell you something. They used to have that in NCAA. Y'all, they had so much stuff in NCAA, it's crazy. In NCAA, if I had a play action read play, I had the option of holding it. I had the option of either running that pass play or giving the ball to the running back on a play action read play, and that play is in the game. I had the you in college on NCAA, you could do that. If you held the button, they would, and this is before they put the read option in the game. I'm not talking about NCAA 14. I'm talking about before NCAA 14. But I have to digress. It used to be in the game, yeah. In my Stephen A voice. Yeah, man, it used to be in there. If you held X on a play action read play, it would give him the ball. Before they put read options in NCAA, y'all, go look it up, man. And that's crazy. That they took it out of the game. What do you think they were doing? You just have it in the game, but then you're going to take it out and you're going to rebrand it as something else? What are we doing? But again, I have to digress. And that's crazy, man. That stuff used to be in NCAA. Y'all go check it out. If you got an older version of NCAA, check out the play action read. If you hold X, he's going to give it. They had the run play option in the games before, man. This ain't nothing new. Yeah, man. Screenplay again. Let's see what they do. All right. But that's the thing. It wouldn't be abused. I don't think run pass option would be abused. I mean, you just have to play your keys. Like they say, get good. And that's the truth to some degree. All right. Good. They picking up on people. Once again, same thing. Didn't they tell us that the players would be aware of other players on the field? This lineman on this screenplay he ain't even looking at the dude. He's just running to the sideline until a player comes into his designated area that would activate an animation. And that's what happens here. He never even turns and faces. If this is real football, this linebacker ear holds this lineman to the ground. But what happened? Oh, all of a sudden a contact thing. Baloney. Bro, everybody that know football know this is baloney. The linebacker ain't even looking at the lineman. The lineman ain't even looking at the linebacker. You see what I'm saying? Look at that, bro. Animation. Only reason he linked up to him, if this is real life, this linebacker ear holes this lineman. And then the guy behind him cleans up the trash. But he runs into him based off of an animation. They have zero awareness. It is all programmed for them to run sideline until a player runs into the area that activates their animation. Baloney. Baloney, y'all. Look at this. Why are you looking upfield when it's a guy right there in front of the linebacker? You ain't even looking at the guy. You looking upfield. Dog, I'm telling you, dude, they tripping, man. If y'all don't see that. The D-line, the offensive line don't even run fast on screenplays, man. They jog. I don't know what happened. I'd have to look at instant replay. My battery going low on my controller. Okay, right here. They back up. Okay. They don't attack them. They let them through. That's what they supposed to do. Why are they running from sideline to sideline? They are already to the point. If these linemen in a real screenplay, first of all, they're not even looking at the quarterback. At some point, these linemen are supposed to turn upfield. After the guys on the defensive line blow by them, their first responsibility is to look for the first guy in sight. But every time, what are they doing? They're in a single file line, running straight to the sideline. If I don't pass the ball, they're going to continue to run to the sideline. They're not looking for anybody downfield. If these linemen get downfield already, that's a touchdown. But they don't. Finally, they turn upfield and they go after people. All of them cut their man down, but because the running back catches the ball retarded, no offense to anybody that may have mental issues, I'm not talking about that. He has to turn around and catch the ball. If he caught it on time, that'd be a touchdown, man. Yeah, man, it's atrocious. It's atrocious. This is the last one. It's the replay. Probably going to see the same thing. Lineman's going to be running in a straight line. They let the guys through. Look at that. Straight line. Single file never fails. Never fails. Number 67 should already be looking upfield, getting on that guy. 65 or 60 should be on that guy. He free, so he should go to the safety. What happens? None of that. Oh, now they get on. Look, there the animation go again. Suction. Look, he never even picked this dude up. You mean to tell me he couldn't get in front of that guy? Loafing. We call that loafing where I come from in Texas. And that wouldn't work. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. That's stuff that need to be fixed, man. That is stuff that needs to be fixed in the game. So, where I go to quit? Where do I get out of here at? Oh, you good, Night God? I'm finna end the stream, man. It's 8:30, so it's time to do the giveaway. Jay, I appreciate you hashtagging a lot, but it's only one entry. But I appreciate it. And so we got a lot of PS4 people, which is cool. I'm gonna put my PS4 link down in the thing below. So if y'all wanna send me a friend request, if I'm on sometime, hop on the sticks. It's all good. Ride 06. And let's get some winners off in here. Let me see. I'm just getting everybody gathered in. That PlayStation get loud, man. And I appreciate the thumbs up. Y'all watching the video. Y'all made it this far, man. Just hit that like button, man. And I don't know why people think YouTubers get paid for likes. We don't. Only thing the likes do is it just helps the channel, YouTube, to give the channel more visibility. Essentially, that's what it does. But I have to digress. All right, y'all. So, okay, so I got a little generator thing, and I just put all the names in from the chat. It's in there. And let's see what the generator gives me. For my Xbox One winner, Night God 975. I'll type the names down below. Night God 975. And y'all, it'll be the standard edition. It ain't gonna be the Hall of Fame edition. I did the GOAT editions last year. And to be honest with you, it ain't worth the money. Wait that extra 3 days and just get the standard edition. But Night God 975 is the Xbox One winner. And the PS4 winner is Mr. Florida. Mr. freaking Florida. I don't know if he's still in the chat, man. But Mr. Florida. And look, I think he said something about that early on too, saying that he ended up winning nothing. Mr. Florida. 305 for the PS4. So Mr. Florida and Night God, if y'all on Twitter, man, message me on Twitter. I'll go to y'all's pages. I don't know if y'all on Mr. Florida, are you on Twitter or something like that where y'all can get in contact with me? Night God. Y'all can message me on Twitter. All right, Mr. Florida, message me on Twitter, man. It's DM Gaming 5. That's my Twitter handle. Send me a message. Night God, is it? Check Instagram. Okay, Night God, I'll message you on Instagram. That way I can get in contact with y'all. So when that information come through, I mean, whenever the game is released, I can send y'all's codes and stuff. Okay, y'all. So we got some good news for the Xbox people. Night God said that, and this is what I appreciate out of the community, man. Because this same thing happened last year when we gave away Madden. Night God said that he's already getting a free copy. He said, so if I want to re-roll, or just keep the money for myself, I can. I'm a re-roll, man. So if you're still in the chat and you're on Xbox, I need you to do a hashtag with Xbox down below. If you're still in the chat, because like I told y'all got to be in the chat to win it. Well, you got to enter in. I told y'all if y'all left, I'd message y'all, and I'll stay true to that. But Mr. Florida, I'm going to get with you on Twitter. If y'all still in the chat, man, I'm going to give it to somebody that's still in the chat. Night God, I appreciate that, man. That's huge, dude. And that's what I like about this community, man. If y'all seeing this type of community that we have, the same thing happened last year. I think Trevor had one, but Trevor was already getting a copy, or he already had a game pre-ordered, and so he was like, just give it to somebody else. Okay, it's 8:39. I'm gonna let it roll till 8:40. So y'all got about 1 minute to get those in for Xbox people. Night God, not Night God, Mr. Florida, I got you. Night God, that's classic, bro. That's what's up, man. All right, y'all, it's 8:40. So if you ain't got it in, it's too late now. Antonio, I might live stream the NBA Live probably this weekend, man. I might do it Friday. Night God is the MVP, man. All right, y'all. So I got the Xbox people in. It's the ones that re-enter. Let everybody that's in here. I'm just waiting for it to give me a name, y'all. And Chad Coon, Xbox One. Chad Coon. Mr. Coon. Chad, we talked this morning, didn't we? We talked this morning on Twitter, y'all. Man. Chad Coon. Chad, you got an Xbox? I figured you was a PlayStation guy, man. Now I can't talk to you. Yeah, man. And y'all, it's all I use a random name generator. This ain't me just going through picking names. It's a generator that just tosses out names for me. So Chad, Xbox One, I'll get with you on Twitter. And Mr. Florida, I'll get with you for that PlayStation. Actually, both of y'all just shoot me a message, man. Jason Wood. Yeah, I want to do that, y'all. So, because I like helping support other channels. So if y'all want to give out y'all's channel names for people to subscribe to y'all to help y'all grow y'all's bases, y'all feel free to do that. It's 8:42. I'll let that run. I'll let it run for another 3 minutes before I end the stream. So if y'all want to, if y'all want to holler out y'all's channels for people to subscribe to or whatever, feel free to do that, man. But Mr. Coon, message me. I'll message you on Twitter, Mr. Night God again, man. Thanks, dude. That's what's up, man. I like to see that stuff, man. I like to see that stuff. J Normal, man, you keep typing bad stuff, I'm not gonna show that stuff, dude. It don't work that way. Do I want to play after the stream? Not right now. Shoot me a friend request if you're on PlayStation, and I'll get with you tomorrow. Cause man, I got to do the paper out in the morning, so I'm finna turn it in, man. I'm finna get some sleep, cause I got to get up in the morning and do the paper out. Then I got to go work at my other job too. So, but Night God, I appreciate that, man. That's huge. I love to see stuff like that, man. That's huge, man. I love to see that. But Mr. Florida and Chad, I'm finna message y'all if one of y'all ain't messaged me already. There we go. PS4. And Florida, I'm just putting it in here, man, just so I don't forget what console you got it for. Chad. I'm finna message you now, Chad, and let you know as well. All right. Do I have Discord? I do, man, but I haven't. I've never used it. I've never used it. I'd have to start. I'd start the Discord for Madden. I'm gonna have to look into Discord and using that stuff though. Oh, Night God, you good, buddy? I'll have more streams. Y'all know I'm dropping streams, man. I'm gonna start streaming more. If y'all subscribe to us on YouTube, just make sure you turn on notifications. YouTube don't show it all the time, so follow me on Twitter too, and I'll let you know what time I'm gonna stream. That's why I say if you can follow me on Twitter, follow us on Twitter. The link is on the YouTube channel as well. It's on the Instagram. I'm waiting on people to now. If y'all got Xbox, y'all can play the EA Access. It'll be on EA Access. And I'm gonna play it so I can let y'all know what the game gonna be like. I'm not gonna stream it. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can. I don't know if you could do that from the Xbox or not. I'll be on the PS4. I don't know if Xbox can step that game up, but I'm gonna definitely play it on EA Access and let y'all know firsthand. Like, is this something you want to buy? Something you want to wait on? Right now, with the way the Madden go, y'all, I know a lot of people want to play their release. But if you skeptical about it, I've always said buy it pre-owned, because if you buy it pre-owned, then that money doesn't go to EA. When companies I used to work at GameStop. When you sell a pre-owned game, that money goes to GameStop. It doesn't go to EA, because once somebody trades it in, it's no longer the property of EA. You see, you can either do that or wait till the holidays. Madden goes on sale every holiday season for like $35. So it is what it is. Chad and Night God. Not Night God, Mr. Florida. I'm putting it down for the standard editions, but if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, if the finances is there, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade it to the Hall of Fame edition so y'all can get those early, man. Because I did the GOAT editions last year. I don't know. Because y'all, even though I'm not a Mutt fan, y'all might be Mutt fans. So like I said, if the finances permit, then I'm gonna upgrade it to the Hall of Fame editions for y'all, so y'all can get those on the 7th, man. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. I really, really thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for what y'all do for the channel. Mr. Florida and Chad, y'all can ask some of these other guys. My giveaways are legit, man. You anti-Mutt, okay, Chad? So we'll do the standard with you, man. Florida, do you want the Hall of Fame edition or you want the standard? You can just message me on Twitter. I'll ask you on there, man. But it is legit. You are gonna get the game. It's not a joke. It'll be a downloadable code, so you'll get it. Which I'm in Texas, so depending on where you at, I'll have the code before the game is probably released in your area. If it's on appreciate Lundy, yeah, because Lundy won. I think Lundy, you got it last year, didn't you? Or was that Dragon Ball Fighters that you got? If you on the East Coast, then I'll have the code before it's released in your area. So, because my GameStop will release it at like 9 o'clock Texas time. So I'll send you the code. But it is legit. I want y'all to know that, and I really do appreciate it. But y'all, I gotta get some rest. The missus, she already asleep, and plus I gotta check what my kids did on that. So on their YouTube things. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Till next time, thanks for watching, and God bless y'all, man.